James Lunch, welcome to the tasting table. These three wines are next from the producer Barra Mendocino, a Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, and Cabernet Sauvignon. Stay tuned, I'll give my thoughts, perspectives, and point score on each of these wines. Very nice selection of Mendocino wines. A very careful producer as it relates to the environment, producing organic grapes, and also just really producing sterling wines on their pristine site. Now, I think this is a really exceptional price point for these really nice quality wines. A lot of people have requested of me to do more videos on lower price or reasonably price point wines, which I call value price point wines, and these are some of them. Now, they're not the usual under $20, but they're close to it. You know, when you look at a specific AV8 like Mendocino or Napa or Sierra Foothills or whatever it might be, they're going to be at a higher price point, and each region obviously is going to be very different from another. But here we go first. Let's talk about the Chardonnay. And I like the style of Chardonnay. It's not going to be that Chardonnay that nobody really wants to drink these days, even though you find some in pallet warehouses where that traditional, very buttery, oaky Chardonnay does still exist. But I think there's a more refined palate that's going on today. More people are expecting. I think just a really more honest interpretation of Chardonnay. So here we go. This is, of course, this is a 2021 vintage. Now, very nice, sophisticated label. Now, it's a good story talking about Charles Barra, who founded the winery in 1955. So it's been around for quite some time, multi-generations, CCOF certified, meaning that the fruit is organic. Now, this is a handsome wine, $24 price point. So on this wine, it's been 7 months on the lees, and 30% new French oak, and the balance of that is neutral, which I think goes a long way for this wine and gives some really beautiful character to the wine. And of course, it's going to, I think, harmonize with what you're seeking perhaps in a wine, a Chardonnay in particular. I think Chardonnays for me just really represent opportunity to taste on their own. I enjoy an oily fish like a salmon, crab cakes, enjoy this with a roasted chicken, shellfish, and I think it's a really handsome wine. So here we go. Now, I like the character on the wine, definitely identifiably a Chardonnay. So I find a reason in every season to enjoy this wine. Yes, I know that it's a terrible rhyme, but it's actually true. So here we go. So the nose is presenting with wintry fruits of apples, pears, as well as a bit of quince note and mineral and floral notation as well. And next, the palate characterization. Nice texture, and so this is I think a wine that's nice and lean but has character in it. So notes on this are Granny Smith apple, Asian pear, hint of nutmeg, and a bit of oyster shell in this. So this is a 92-point wine out of 100 points. So next is the 2021. This is the Pinot Noir Mendocino County. Barra. I love the label again. I think it's such a sophisticated label. Back label for you to look at here. Same story, CCOF certified. Fantastic fruit. You find a majority of all the international grape varieties being grown in Mendocino County. And that's because obviously in the coastal side, Pinot Noir as well as the Alsatian grapes, Chardonnay and so forth grow on that particular coastal reach. And then you go further inland. Then you get the warm climate varieties like Cabernet Sauvignon, the Bordeaux varieties, Iberian varieties, etc. And next is a 2021 vintage. This is the Barra Pinot Noir and Mendocino County again, back label for you to look at here. And same story in terms of the fruit being certified CCOF organic and handsome bottle. I think this is $26 price point. I think it's a fantastic price point because I taste multiples in terms of one bottle, maybe 2 to 3 times more expensive. And I think it's nice to have a high quality Pinot Noir that is available in the marketplace to purchase, and you can purchase these wines directly from Santé at Receipt Wines from California. So I think this is a really nice quality wine. I like that this spends 8 months in 25% new French oak and a balance in neutral oak. So let's talk first about the nose. So this is presenting notes of red bramble, a bit of red and black bramble notes on this, suede, forest floor, and also bay leaf and violets. And next, the palate characterization. Nicely balanced and structured Pinot Noir, enjoying the mountain strawberry note as well as red bramble, a bit of anise note, clove, and violets again. So this is an absolutely fantastic Pinot Noir. This is a 93-point wine out of 100 points. And next to the Cabernet Sauvignon. So next is this wine. This is the 2020 Cabernet Sauvignon. And so it's obviously in a different bottle format, silhouette. So here's the front label and here's a back label. One thing I didn't mention are the ABVs. So this is ABV of 14, 14.5, and 14.5 on the Cabernet. Absolutely delightful wine, and one where I'm pleasantly surprised at a $28 price point. The fruit is organically grown. You get a really good price point. You also get a really well-crafted bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon. So that is a nice aspect to this wine itself. This is 100% Cabernet Sauvignon. It spends 18 months in 30% new French oak. So let's talk about the nose and palate. So this is giving a notation of blackberry, clove, spice, wood pile, and dried bay leaf. Next is a palate characterization. So on this wine, Morello cherry, cassis, freshly ground spices, dried and fresh herbs as well. It's a fantastic, gorgeous wine, 93 points out of 100 points. I look at wines like this at a $28 price point, and I think it's obviously a great value. The producer cares about how they produce the wine in terms of the grape cultivation. And I'll put more information on the producer down below so you can see all the thoughtful things that Barra does. It's a nice balanced wine. I think there's a nice characterization of French oak. I'm glad it's French oak. I know that's a tall order. It is expensive. But when I look at inputs like this, I think it's just, you're getting a solid bottle of wine for the price point. So this is, again, 93 points out of 100 points. And again, more information down below. Be sure to seek these wines out. Now, you can buy these wines directly from the producer in states that receive wines from California. I definitely would seek them out. They are delicious. So questions and comments, please leave them down below. You can also do so on the sites that I'm on, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Thank you for watching today, and best to you in terms of discovering beautiful wines from Mendocino County. I will see you very soon, and be sure to share this video. Santé.